Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field. The show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Let's dive right in, Chris. The stage is set. Two postseason hopefuls clash in the final days of the regular season.
One team in and one team out. That's how it stands at the moment. But, man, it is close. And you've worked so hard to put yourself in this position. And now everything's on the line down the stretch. And you can't feel too comfortable, even if you're the team currently in a wild card spot, because the team you're facing today is knocking on that door as well. So I expect this one to feel like postseason baseball, even though we're not quite there yet.
So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Merrill Kelly. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Hit hard, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 20. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Logan Webb. And Chris, he's been a workhorse on the mound this year.
Over 200 innings pitched so far this season. I mean, just incredible when you consider the lack of durability and the lack of opportunity for starters to go out there and pitch deep into the ball game. So many injuries today that we see, but this guy, as you said, yes, an absolute workhorse on the mound. Not many guys can throw over 200 innings in a season these days, so absolutely reliable in every way.
That misses, and the count is 3-1. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
Well, I can relate, being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Nothing doing for Arizona. We played an inning, no score. Back here in the desert, second inning, set to go. Here's Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2 on Jock. Peterson swings, mashes one deep to right. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Michael Conforto will climb in. Next pitch is outside. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Nice grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the left fielder, Luis Matos. And the pitch. That to right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And now, hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Out number 3. One left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Chris, one interesting note, Logan Webb is considered legally blind because of an astigmatism. Causes blurred vision.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to tell as dominant as he's been on the mound, that's for sure.
On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Alec Thomas now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Thomas back on a dive. Thomas, the base runner at first with one out. And there he goes. There's a ball. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
And another ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch is in there. That's strike two. To Young. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 away.
Batting seven. The catcher, Gabriel.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam in his big league debut.
One thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
On the ground to third. To first, and Crawford is set down.
The second baseman,
Tyro Estrada to the plate. And a 1-1. Slice down the right side. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Up the middle. Perdomo on to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Giants go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The wind of the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Flied out his first time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Bounce to the right side. Toss to DeYoung. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Here's Tommy Pham. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Christian Walker. 3-1 now. And that one fouled off. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Yastrzemski. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
The third baseman.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's J.D. Davis. His first at bat was a strikeout. Kicks and deals. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one ripped. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
And here is Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1.
Conforto.
Strike. That one is absolutely belted. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. Michael Conforto blasts one out. His 16th homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 3-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And here is Luis Matos. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The catcher, number 14.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time. Got him swinging. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in the desert, here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
The center fielder.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And strike 2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Down the right field line and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Round second, digging for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Gabriel Moreno will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada makes the catch. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. And that is the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Giants 3. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Thairo Estrada, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. And now the first baseman, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Two down. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Now back, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Carroll, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Webb checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. One out and a runner at second. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
To kick the 3-2. On the ground out to short. Slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Next is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Davis with the throw to first. Play made. That ends the inning. One run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants 3. Back here at the ballpark, Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Center fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The third baseman, Davis.
So digging in, J.D. Davis.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
On the ground. Over to first. That's the third out. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants 3. New arm for the Giants, Sean Manaea.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
1-1 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So a man aboard, Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Gurriel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Great textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So up next, Gabriel Moreno. Walker on third with 2 out. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw into second. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get 1 run on 3 hits. No errors, no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The left fielder.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Righty delivers. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Conforto headed for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. This one smacked out to left center. He's got it, and that will end the inning. So the Giants leave 1 and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now Corbin Carroll. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes. Swing and a bouncer. Toss to DeYoung. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1-2 now. Slow roller up the middle. Sends it to first. They get the out on Marte.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Tommy Pham stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Tommy Pham.
Rivera, the runner at third. Perdomo at second with 2 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they still lead it 6-3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 57. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 57, Andrew.
Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
All these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul.
Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Paul DeYoung. Check swing. Went around. Now 1-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's going to be Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 3.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Yastrzemski checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
J.D. Davis, the next Giant to hit. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One left for San Francisco, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 67.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading up for
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And there's the ball. And now 2-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Alek Thomas, the next to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski turns to the right on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one lifted in the air center field. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2.
Number 14.
Gabriel Moreno digs in now. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. In the dirt, Bailey gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. D-backs get one on the solo jack. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald. He's been so good against lefties. And now Jack Peterson.
The designated hitter, Jack Peterson.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up. Rivera hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for the Giants, Michael Conforto. In this game. 2-1 now. Line drive. Thomas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Luis Matos now at the plate. Towards first, and it stays fair.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for San Francisco. Fly ball down the line. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. Guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at